Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey guys, welcome to the second day of the Solidity Bootcamp with me. I hope you have seen the last video and the introduction video introduction video which I have posted on the channel. So yes, in the previous video we have talked about the remix ID and something of the contract and what are pragma, what are the versions of Solidity, what are SPDX license, and something I have also shown you something about variables. I have given you a glimpse of the variables, and I said that we will be learning mathematical operations in this video. But what I thought yesterday night that I should teach you first I have not taught you variable yet. So I will be teaching you variables. What are variables? What are state and local variables, and how to declare them? What are difference between them? And even that, how to now deploy a contract on the Ethereum machine, on the Ethereum blockchain, and how to use fake ethers. Okay, we have got hundreds of ethers. Okay, so I have something over that note, a point wise what I have to start. So we will be starting our what variables topic. So from now you will be getting some excitement on Solidity because we will see how it actually works. Okay, so uh, sh- let me record my screen. Fine. uh, okay, start screen recording and options. We are recording audio on the logic. Yeah, now screen has been recording started, recording has been started. So now we will open our remix IDE, remix.ethereum.org. Fine, you can also type remix ID, like, okay, are you okay? remix remix IDE. Fine. Yeah, we have got the remix ID, remix IDE, or you can go directly. If you have opened previously remix ID, you have remix.ethereum.org. So fine, finally we have our basic. We have created our contract which is called basic. So okay, so this is, I have do some testing over here. So what I thought that I have shown you uh, till constructors only. Okay, so now we will be studying variables. We will be creating a new file. We will not be doing mathematical operations right now. We will be taking variables. So variable.sol is the extension of Solidity. Same pragma. So I should copy and paste it. Okay, copy and paste this same. Fine. Uh, no errors. Okay, let us create a contract which we will called. Okay, oh sorry, I've written here local. I have to written variables. Okay, variables dot sol. Fine, we will. Okay, so the compiler is on auto compile mode. Fine, it is fine. We will write here contract variables variables variables. Good. Fine. Yeah. Now, what are variables? Variables, I think if you have studied uh, programming languages previously, you know variables. Variables are, we can say, collection, or I'm not getting the proper definition. So, uh, what what are variables? Variables. Let us. I know variables, but let us. In computer programming, a variables an abstract stored location paired. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, which contains some known or unknown quantity of information referred as a value. Okay, so uh, a variable is any characteristic number quantity. Huh. Okay, so a variable is something that it is a property which stores a particular value of its kind. Like if we use int is a type. If we use number is a variable, and the value of it will become 10. Fine. So this is how we declare a variable. If you want to use a string name Yash. Fine. This we will be, this is a string variable. Okay, fine. Now what are the state variables? Okay, state variables. State variables. Fine. So the state variables are something which are stored in blockchain, which are permanently stored in blockchain, and these are inside the contract. Okay, these are inside the contract, and as many as you will declare state variable, it will charge you a particular gas fees per state variable. So using state variable uh, is a careful task if for a developer, how to use it, where to use it. So using it carefully will reduce the cost of the deployment of the contract. If you use so many state variable, it will be cost, it will cost with that it will cost very high. So how to declare a state variable? Just state variable is something like num is equals to 10, num is equals to 15. Fine. A state variable declared under the contract, it is permanently stored in the blockchain. And one more thing, this is called a state variable. Let me compare you with something, some C++ code. Online GBT, very good. Just take a minute. Okay, so here we have C++ code. We will be uh, printing out num. We will declare a, I don't like this kind of syntax. Okay, I like this. Okay, we will type here num equals to num. Okay, num equals to num 0. Fine, we will not declare. So here it's come 0, but it is printing 0, but it's not 0, it's null value. Similarly in Java, where's Java? Oh, here's Java. Java, where's, oh, okay, let it be. Similarly in Java, it provides us null value, but in Solidity, there is no null value or none value. It's if we initialize without any value, it automatically declare it as a 0. Okay, so let me make it public. So what public do? Public make a getter function over there, like a button. So it is compile, we compile it manually, or we can compile it auto compile. So now we can deploy. We have 100 ethers over here. Yo 100 ethers. Wow. So if we deploy it, some ether has been cutted out, and num equals to 0. Okay, it is not null, it is even not none, it's 0, zero. Okay, uh, okay, so one more thing, this is ABI and this is bytecode. Let me show you. It's very fascinating, but I will be talking about in later episode. Notepad something. uh huh, this one, I think. Okay, fine. If we paste this, this is this is how our smart contract is deployed in the form of bytecode. Like Java uses bytecode. Similarly, this is how our bytecode is deployed. So this value is I think this value is our bytecode, and this is our whole what smart contract. And you know how it is done? It is done with the SHA-256 algorithm, which is hashing algorithm. We will be talking it in the later video. If you want, you can see I'm hiding. So don't comment me on this video because I'm not active on YouTube. Please make sure you wait. So कहाँ थे यार, कहाँ थे हाँ हाँ वो आ गया, वो कल का, कल जो आ रहा था ना रहने, वो हाँ वो आ रहा है, मतलब आएगा वो 10 तारीख को। शिवनी वाली है ना, ठीक है। हाँ, so don't comment on YouTube in this YouTube video. Please go out and comment on Twitter. Fine. So what we are talking about? Huh, if you have any doubt, just go and tag me on Twitter and ask the doubt. I will be solving there, not on YouTube. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So we were talking about bytecode and ABI. Okay. Let's also check what is ABI. These are ABI. This is in the JSON format. ABI is in the JSON format. Okay. And this bytecode is in bytecode format from SHA-256 algorithm. We will be talking about it later. So how to declare an state variable? So as we have declared this, we can declare C++ like this, like num is equals to 25. Okay, so it will give us 25 here. It gives us 25. Fine, but in Solidity we can't do something like this. 25. Okay, we can't do it. It's there is an error. What they say? Fraser expected identifier but got equals. Oh yes. ठीक है. So there are kind of three ways to deploy to declare the value of a variable in Solidity. The first is you can do initially you can do it like this. The second one is let me show you. If we do this like this. So by the way, the state variable are kind of compile time. So it runs on compile time. Okay. If you don't know compile time, just research it and you can research it. So if we deploy this contract, we will be getting num is equals to 10. Okay. So we got the value. So what if we make a constructor public and then name num equals to 30. So what it does, it directly map to the int public num. Okay, so he's my roommate. Yeah. So what it does, it directly let me show you. It's good to have a practical implementation. Okay, so yeah, it gives us directly 30. See here, it gives us 30. Okay, so it directly does that. It directly link. here in C++, we do this in 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 the main function without creating a constructor. But in Solidity we need to create a constructor. Okay, so we can declare the values by creating a constructor. Construct the value. Actually, we construct the value. The second part is like, let it be here. Okay, the second ways to declare it is with the function. We 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 create a set function. Okay, set function, set number num, set num. Okay, set num. Fine. Now I will show you some important thing over here. Set num public, because we want a set, we want a button over there. Just think public like a button. I will teach you in the main functions part. Just now you can you can think a public keyword like a button. Okay, so public returns, we write returns over here because it's because just see, I will teach you, and don't worry. Returns int, as it is returning int. Okay, no, no. Sorry, only public, public. Sorry. I'm really sorry. We can say num equals to 40. Fine. Now we deploy this. Deploy. If we go on our num, if I zoom in, it gives us 30. But as soon as we set num equals to what? Equals to array equals to 40. What it does? It makes it 40. So it set the num value, the initial num value to 40. If we remove the constructor and then deploy, so guess what it will give? Pause it and pause this video and guess what it will give. It will give us 0, and as soon as we set num, it will give us 40. So if you are thinking that solidity is why we call solidity as a transaction, matlab, it's very important language. It does work like C++. Why can't we use C++? The real part of solidity has not come yet. It's very basics of solidity, and we will be doing it in future videos. Fine. Now we have so here we have done our state variable topic, and now we will revise it. We will revise it now. So state variables are permanently stored in the blockchain. Okay, state variables are permanently stored in the blockchain. We cannot declare state variables after that like this. Okay, it will give us error, identifier error. We can declare a state variable by constructor or by initializing it on while we are declaring it. Okay, or we can use a setter function. Okay, fine. Anything left? uh, so the state variables are compiled on runtime. Fine, like this, compile on runtime. State variables are compiled on runtime. Make sure you research on what is runtime on Google. So researching is something like makes you interested over something. So you go and check on the Google, so it will gives you a proper knowledge of what is runtime. Even if I tell you, it will give some of the some uh, it will give you it will be not understand. I cannot understand it. I cannot explain it very nicely. So you can check at Google what is runtime. So the third point is the we should use state variable we should use state variable with very carefulness, as it charges gas fees which is very high. As much as we use state variable, it will charge us gas fees. Fine. Okay. Now we have done our now we have done what state variables. Now we will do local variables. Okay. Now we will do local variables. I will comment this out, or let me create a state. Let me create a new file. Okay. I should rename this to state variable. Oh, why? Rename. It's not get okay. stat state variable. Fine. Okay. Okay then. Now we will make a new file which is called local variables. Local variables. Local variables dot sol. Similarly, this we will pay copy and paste. We can write this, but for utilizing our time, if I have done this because I read an article. You should be for education purpose, for testing and education purpose, because lots of blockchain which are previously developed are using this compiler version. We can use any compiler version. There is no condition that you should use this only this compiler version. We can use any. So now we will be studying what local variables. Okay. We can use local variables. Okay. So what are local variables? So local variables are stored in the stack memory. What are stack and there are three types of memory. The one is stack, main, and heap memory. I will be making a shorts video. What are stack, main, and heap memory? Okay. So these are stored in stack memory and they are declared under under the functions. So let us create a function now. Local variable. Fine. Functions. Uh, local variable. Local var कर लेते हैं. We can do it local var. That's good. Local variable. Fine. So let me do something. It will give an error. Local variable returns. We write returns because we are returning something. Fine. Because we will be returning the variables which we are storing. In what format? Whether it is int or a string. Fine. Okay. Now we will declare it like this: int age. Fine. Equals to 10, and we will return it. Return this age or num. If we have used num before, so we'll be using num. Why here? Okay, returns. Fine. Now, what I told you in this, while we were writing this part, we are using local variables here, and there is something error here. So we can also read from this. Function state mutability can be restricted to pure. Function local var public returns. Relevant source part starts here. Span across multiple lines. Don't worry what it is saying. It is saying that you have to use pure. So there is two types of view and pure. What is pure? It is more. So what is pure? It is just like a void. What in void in C++ or Java. So what it does, it does not read. It does not read state variables, and it does not change it. Okay, I will show you an example right now. Let. Okay, let's do firstly. Let's do this. It is whether it is returning num or not by conventional method. We'll deploy this local variable contract here. We will click local var. Yeah, it is giving us 10. Let me change something. 12. It is giving local var 12. Very good. So the main difference between the state variables and local variables, we can change the local variables here also. No compiler error. Yes, we can change. Here we have the contract is deployed, local var 30. Okay, so here in the local variable we can change. Here in the local variable we can change the value of the variables. But in state variable we have to use either constructor functions, either we have to use we have to initialize it properly, or we have to use a setter functions. So now what I was saying, that what is pure function and what is view. Let me give you. Let me teach you here. We will also teach in the functions in the functions topic. So let me declare something called int name equals to int roll number equals to 193. That's my roll number. Fine. So if I do, wait, let me comment out this, or let it be here. If I do roll number, it is giving me an error. Let us see in compiler. Function declare as pure, but this expression reads from the environment or the state and thus requires view. Okay, so as I told you the pure function does not read the state variable. So this is a state variable, है ना? Yes, let me comment out this. This is a state variable. I hope you are making the notes, and if you are getting this video right, if you are experiencing this video, if you are getting knowledge from this video, please share on Twitter. And if you have any doubt, please tag me and share on Twitter. I will be responding only there. I will be not responding on the YouTube comment box, because if you will share on Twitter, you will be getting more answers, because it is a because so many developers are there on Twitter. Okay, so if I make it pure, so what is pure? it does not read the state variable and it does not change it. Fine, it does not even read and it does not even change. Let me show you. Roll number, if I can change roll number to 200, okay, it will give me similar error. But as soon as I change it to view, I will firstly comment this out and return this. There is no error. Okay, very, very good. Then I will deploy this. Then I will deploy this. I got this local var 193. Now view is reading it, but pure does not read it. View is reading the state variable. So you got it. The view function read this, but the pure function cannot read it because it have a property. Like, so we are done with the local variables, and uh, we can also change this by the simply making it num equals to 30 after declaring the initial variable. We can also change it, but in state variable we cannot change it. So what is your task for this video? Is make a do more research and make a differentiate between state variables and local variables, and write it on Twitter. Okay, write it on Twitter. So for by this it will give you writing article writing experience. So technical article writing experience. So research it and write it on, and also you can mention me, you can tag me. I will be reposting that. I will okay. So the benefit of writing on Twitter is you will be seen by lots of developers and people who are already working in the Web3 spaces. So you will be encouraged by them. So thank you for watching this video. Okay, so let us revise the local variable points. These local variable are declared under the under functions. And okay, one more thing. We can also declare a string string name, but string name is equals to Yash. Let Yash Yash fine. We string like this something, we return it a name, but there's something error over there. You in local variables, string are stored in memory, so we have to write it memory. I will be showing you uh, in functions video. Don't skip that part. So here also we have to write memory. If we are declaring string, we have to write here memory. Now it will do. Deploy, we get Yash. But the difference between the state variable, we don't have to declare memory. So the difference here is what we can declare a string as state variable directly without memory, and in local variable we have to use the memory keyword. So okay, if we deploy this, we get local var Yash. Okay, so it is not using this because it's command out, it is using this. If you use it pure, it will not taking a it will gives us error. Okay, for this we have to do this. Deploy, find local warriors. So that's it for today. Please go and create your account on Twitter. Make sure to do the task uh, and use hashtag learning solidity with Yash day one, hashtag day one, day two. Uh, tweet about what you learn in this video, and you can also write an article what is local variable and state variable in Solidity. Fine. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you all all guys do all are fine. And keep watching my videos. Please subscribe to this channel, follow all my social links, uh, Twitter, LinkedIn. uh, don't follow LinkedIn. I'm not active on LinkedIn. Please follow Twitter. It's in the description. You can, okay, it's in the description. Please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please hit a like button, subscribe to this channel, bell icon, and you know all the stuffs what to do. And one more thing, please share it with your friends, because sharing knowledge will increase your knowledge. Okay. It's as it is my second video, I'm fobbling. My narration is not good, and I'm also, the teaching my teaching is also not to the point, but I will progress. I will make the videos consistent. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'm stopping the screen, and goodbye. Thank you.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.